Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a really great day. I wanted to continue my treadmill series by continuing on with the next phrase. Let me just repeat the first two just to set the stage. Listen to your life. See it for the fathomless mystery that it is. In the boredom and pain of it, no less than the excitement and gladness. I'm going to stop there. There's more to come. But I think that this phrase, in the boredom and pain of it, no less than the excitement and gladness, really is a very important phrase right there in the middle of the piece. And one that I know I appreciated taking some more time with. In the boredom and pain of it, of life, that's what we're talking about. Your life, listen to your life. In the boredom and pain of it, no less than the excitement and gladness. Now, I think probably you, like me, find it a lot easier to think of those times of excitement and gladness when it's very easy to give thanks and to listen to my life and exalt in it and feel good about it, right? Think right now, just take a second. When I say think about a time in your life that you were just glad, something made you really glad, or something made you really excited. Think about one of those times. Listen to your life, right, during those times. Fairly easy to do, although it is good to stop and remember to give thanks. And we come to the boredom and pain of it. That's a little bit harder. Well, I was on my treadmill yesterday, in fact, and on Wednesday, when I was there on Wednesday, I was on. I was trucking along on that treadmill. Might be because they were playing some really good music that day. There's some Blondie, some Springsteen. It's pretty good. Yesterday, I just wasn't on it. It was harder, even with meditating on my poems. It just seemed to drag, and actually I did end a little bit, maybe 2 minutes sooner, just because I was really feeling um, not so strong yesterday. It happens. It happens. Wednesday, I felt like, man, I'm on the road to recovery. I'm back. Yesterday, well, not quite, not quite. So there it is in the boredom and pain. Now, boredom, I don't get bored. I have to say, I don't get bored. But here's what I realized. It's true that I don't get bored, but what I do is I will read or I will do crossword puzzles or other puzzles, word puzzles mostly, um, or watch Netflix. Um, and what I'm doing oftentimes is I'm avoiding. I am avoiding listening to my life. I'm avoiding facing whatever pain um, is there. I'm trying not to feel that pain. And so I have to be aware of that. Maybe you do that too. What is boredom really for you? Do you get bored? Um, what do you do about it? Or are you using other things um, to escape, not just boredom, but something, some other thing going on? So that's something to think about. In the boredom and pain of it, certainly there are times of pain. I can think of times of pain for sure. I've got the scars to prove it. Um, and I'm sure you do too. You have times of pain. And I'll tell you, when I was in the middle of the pain in the hospital, it was hard. It was hard to really connect with um, that language of listen to your life, see it for the fathomless mystery that it is. Trying to connect with God, the divine, in those moments just became harder, a lot harder. It seemed like the pain the discomfort, all of the things, the loss of control, the loss of just being able to take care of my own body was so overwhelming that it took me a while to really come back to thinking, wait a minute, wait a minute, maybe I should be, maybe I should be talking to God here. But what would I say? It was confusing. It was a confusing time to even know how to relate to God. Um, but this is what the meditation is about. This is what the treadmill is about for me. To come to some of those understandings of in both the times of pleasure and excitement and joy and the times of difficulty. One of the other poems that I'm memorizing right now, see if I can remember it. I haven't gotten the whole thing yet, but it's Rumi, one of Rumi's famous poems called The Guest House. And I'm probably not going to remember it off the top of my head. I'm still working on it. But let me see if I can get the gist of it. Um, this being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, a momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house of its furniture, still treat each one as an honored guest. There's more. That's as far as I've gotten. But here's the thing, whether it's a joy or a depression, greet each one as an honored guest. That's kind of tough, right, Rumi? How do we do that? I'll tell you what it's been doing for me. And man, I do not have all the big answers here, but this is how it's going for me. The times that I can catch myself being grumpy, grouchy, negative thinking, um, falling into the what ifs of the future, or what about the stuff from the past? All that stuff. Oh, what is it, what yours are, right? All the negative stuff that I can go down into. When I can catch myself and think to myself, this is the boredom and the pain of it. This is the guest in the guest house who maybe I didn't invite, but here they are. Now, what am I going to do with this? Now, generally, this does not take away the pain, even the depression, but it does create an impetus for me to connect with God, with the divine, to connect, to practice the presence of God. And you don't have to do anything. It's just a matter of being in the divine milieu, being in the presence of the all-encompassing God, and to let that enfold, hold, hug, care for, love, to allow that presence, to allow myself to be aware of that presence. As the Mary Oliver poem that I recited last week was, just pay attention. Just pay attention. Divineness is all around. You don't have to do anything to access it. In the boredom and the pain of it, even as much as in the excitement and gladness. There you are. The whole big ball of wax, right? The whole big complicated ball of wax that we each bring into the world, all mixed up together. So there's my treadmill story. for this week. I hope next week's better. And if it's not, well, practice the presence of God. And I hope you will too. Let me know how it's going, okay? Till then, see you on the treadmill. Bye.